afternoon, everybody. It's Monday in Florida. Beautiful day. Hey, been dealing talking to people lately, and they seem to be under, I wouldn't say stress, but a lot of pressure. A lot of concerns about money for living, paying their bills, car payment, insurance, mostly food, finding the best prices, juggling finances. Some people are out of a job, doing their best to try to find a job, searching the normal things that we want to do to make things right with our own lives. But in that process, it produces an anxiousness that you gotta go, gotta get it, gotta make things happen, which produces fear. Fear is brutal. Fear is painful on the soul, on the body. It's not the fear where somebody sticks a gun in your face as you're going to die. Sometimes I think that'd be a lot easier for us to handle. It's the fear if you're a single mom with 2 kids, or a father with 2 kids, or 1 kid, and your whole goal set is to make sure they're okay in life and they're taken care of, not you. You're giving up your life for your kids to make sure they have a better life. And it seems like the knots on the rope just keep getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and you're not able to perform. You go to work, you make good money, and now the money is equal to what's got to go out. There's no profit in your money. So now you got pressure, you got fear, you got anxiety, but yet you got Jesus. Some do, some don't. Where are you, God? I can't take it. So that fear and anxiety and pressure sometimes puts enough on you that you want to engage in more activities such as alcohol, drugs, sexual things, to create a relief of the fear and the pressure. I don't recommend that, especially if you're an addict or addicted. I recommend use your faith. I'm sure a lot of us have heard many sermons about faith. Well, what is faith? Well, let's say what the Bible says in Hebrews 11:1. Faith is, what is? It is the substance. What is a substance? This hat. I use the substance of things hoped for. You're hoping for that substance. The second verse says it's the evidence, it's the proof of something not seen. So you have evidence that's not seen. There's proof. So how can you have proof when you have faith? A couple examples is when you go to get in your car because you're going to go somewhere, and you turn the key and the car starts right up. That's faith. You didn't have to worry about that thing working at all because you knew that car was going to perform its responsibility and its duty because the ignition and the battery and the starter all work together. So you already believed that that car was going to start before you got in it. That's faith. That's a substance, and that's an evidence. That's proof. You're trying to figure out how that works. So let me give you another one. Electricity in your home. It comes to a place where it makes electricity, travels down a line, comes to your house. There's a meter box, slows it down, brings it into your house. You got a power box. Those power box leads all the wires in the house to a switch. Let's just say you're coming home from a friend's house or from work. It's at night. You turn on the switch. Boom. The light comes on. How do you know that? You pay the electric bill. Okay, that's faith. That's evidence that faith works. Well, that's a simple one. No, let's back it up now. You go to turn that switch on, and the lights don't come on this time. And then you're like, well, what's wrong? And you're flicking that switch more. Gosh darn it, what's wrong here? Man. So you go to the kitchen, it's not working either. So common sense tells you to go to the power box. You open it up, and the breaker, which produces the electric to get to the switch, is off. You turn it on. You turn the switch on, now it works. It says in James, faith without works is dead. So that's evidence that you put your faith to work by going to the meter box, turning it on, and going to the switch. Now your confidence is built back because everything is in order to succeed with lights or the ignition in your car. And there's many more other examples that I can give. But have faith. Mark 11:23, 24, 25, 22 says, have faith in God first. God. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. I'm under what they call stress. I'm developing a lot of fears and anxieties. I'm not going to make it today. I need your help. Where are you? Where are you? Well, that's the first thing you did, right? Is you cried out to him. You said, man, I'm losing it. I'm snapping here. Oh, man, but I still got to go to work, or I still got to do this. So then you get up and you take care of it. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, somebody shows up. You don't know the person, or maybe you do know the person. And they just start to encourage you. Not about Jesus, not about church or religion or anything. They're just encouraging you about you. That it's okay to have troubles. It's okay to have disappointments. It's okay to have fear. Okay? But God will take care of it for you. Sometimes because we've watched a lot of TV evangelisms and things like that, we say, well, I want it now. Like a microwave. Stick those ramen noodles in there and 3 minutes later you got dinner. Sometimes with God, you put that faith into action. It might take a few days because He's putting things together for you. And other times, it is instant. But remember, Hebrews 11:1. Faith is, that means it's done. Faith is the things hoped for. Faith is evidence of not seen. There's different dialogues that substance is hoped for, same thing. Different Bibles, translations. God's got your back. Be strong and be courageous, as He says, when time of testing and trials come to you. Know that I am with you. I will not forsake you. His love is deep and strong, but it's also disciplinary. Some things you're going through to see how long you could go before you snap. Because if He puts you in the field again to minister to people or to evangelize in the marketplace, how long can you go before you snap and can't take it no more? God is always developing you and growing you. Never forget that. Hey, that was my quick one, a little longer than usual, but hey, Brother Good signing off here. Peace out, everybody.